Hello and welcome. So you're here because you've got this amazing goal, right? To read the Quran in its original Arabic. I know, that can feel like a huge mountain to climb, but I promise you, it's all about taking small, simple steps. And today, we're going to take those very first steps together. Look, your journey, it starts right here, right now. What we're gonna do in this explainer is make your first look at the Arabic script super simple, really clear. We'll break everything down piece by piece so you can build up that confidence from a solid foundation. You ready? Let's get started. All right, here's the game plan for today. First, we'll cover two basic rules of Arabic script. Then, we'll meet our first letter, Alif. After that, we'll learn some letters that come in groups based on their shape, which is a great little shortcut. Then, the really cool part, we'll see how they all connect to make words. And finally, we'll talk about what comes next. Okay, first up, welcome to Arabic script. We've got two core rules to cover. Seriously, get these two things down, and everything else is going to start making so much more sense. All right, rule number one, and this is the big one. Unlike English, which goes left to right, Arabic is written and read from right to left. Yeah, it's a complete flip. It might feel a little weird at first, trust me, but your brain is going to get the hang of it super fast. Just always remember, start on the right. And here's the second core rule. This one's also a game changer. You see, most Arabic letters are, well, they're kind of social. They like to connect to each other. And because they connect, they change their shape just a little bit, depending on if they're at the beginning, middle, or end of a word. Now, don't freak out. You don't have to memorize all these shapes right now. We're going to learn them totally naturally, just by seeing them in action. Okay, you've got the rules down. Let's meet our very first letter. It's unique, it's fundamental, and honestly, it's super easy to remember. This is Alif. So what is Alif? It's just a straight line, a simple vertical stroke. That's it. And it makes a nice long A sound, kind of like the ah in father. Ah. But here's the thing about Alif. It has this one special rule, what we can call the one-way rule, and it is absolutely crucial for understanding how Arabic words fit together. Okay, so here's that rule. Alif is a non-connector. What does that mean? Well, think of it like this. Alif has one arm reaching backwards, but no arm reaching forwards. It'll happily connect to a letter that comes before it, but it will never connect to the letter that comes after it. This means you'll see a little gap in a word right after an Alif. This is a huge piece of the puzzle, so really lock this one in. All right, now I'm going to show you something that makes learning Arabic so much faster. We're going to learn letters in groups that share the same basic shape. It's a fantastic shortcut. I mean, who doesn't love a good 3-for-1 deal? You learn one shape, you get 3 letters. Let's check it out. Okay, take a good look at these 3 letters. See how they all have the exact same basic shape? It kind of looks like a little boat or a wide U. So what's the only difference between them? What's the one tiny detail that tells you which letter you're looking at? Yep, you guessed it. It's the dots. These dots, they're called nukat in Arabic. They are the whole key. So the letter ba has 1 dot below, and that makes a B sound. Easy. Ta has 2 dots above for the T sound, and tha has 3 dots above for that soft th sound, like in the word thin. See the pattern? The shape is the same, you just have to know where the dots go. This is a pattern you're going to see over and over. See? It's not so bad, right? Let's do that again with a new group. Same exact idea. Learn one shape, get 3 more letters. This next group shares this cool shape with a big curve, kind of like a belly. So first, you've got Jeem. It has 1 dot right inside the belly, and that gives you a J sound. Then you have Ha, same exact shape, but look, 0 dots. It's totally clean. And finally, there's Kha, which has 1 dot above the shape. Again, it's all about the dots. Okay, let's talk about the sound for Ha. This one's important. It's not your normal English H, like in house. This sound comes from deep in your throat. Try this. Imagine you're cleaning your glasses with your breath, or letting out a big sigh. Breathy sound? That's what you're going for. And now for ha, same deal. This is not a simple ka sound. This is a guttural sound way in the back of your throat. It's kind of like the sound you make when you're lightly clearing your throat. Ha times. All right, this is the moment. You've learned some letters, you've learned the rules. Now for the fun part. Let's put these pieces together and actually read some Arabic words. Let's see this in action. Okay, our very first word is ab. It means father. And look, it's made of just 2 letters we already know, Alif and Ba. So how does this work? Remember, we always start from the right, so we write our Alif. Now, what was that special rule about Alif? That's right, it's a non-connector. It doesn't connect to the letter that comes after it. So you write the Alif, and then there's a little gap. The next letter, Ba, just sits next to it in its full, regular shape. Alif, then Ba. Ab. This is a perfect example of that non-connector rule.
Awesome. Let's try another one, a little more complex. The word is Taj, and it means crown. This one uses 3 letters we've covered: Ta, Alif, and Jeem.
Okay, let's break this one down step by step. We start on the right with the letter Ta. Since it's at the beginning of the word, it uses its initial shape. It's reaching out to connect. It connects right into the Alif. Now, Alif is totally fine connecting to the Ta that came before it. But what happens next? That's right, the non-connector rule kicks in again. The Alif acts like a stop sign. It will not connect to the Jeem. So there's a break, and then the Jeem is written at the end in its final shape. So you get this flow. Ta connects to Alif, stop, then Jeem. Taj. You see how it works? And there you have it. I mean, just like that, you haven't just learned 7 letters, you've actually read real Arabic words and seen how they're built. That is some seriously fantastic progress for one day. Let's just pause for a second and recap what you've just done. In just these few minutes, you've learned 7, count them, 7 Arabic letters: Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jeem, Ha, and Kha. You know what they sound like, what they look like, and the basic rules for how they connect. That is a massive first step. You should be really proud of that. You've built this amazing foundation today. And honestly, the most important thing now is to keep the momentum going. The best way to do that? Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on the next lesson.